Hey Taurus, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for January 5th, 2023. This is for Taurus. Last shuffle here for Taurus. Well, those came out. Deserving. Who feels like they deserve? What a beautiful feeling, right? Kindred partnership and intuition and manifestation. Discovery and deserving. I will say this here. It's interesting how this goes. Now, this looks like either two things. You either meet a couple or meet someone, or you're with someone that shows you, I will say shows you, that you deserve more. They may not be terrible, right? It may not be a terrible example that shows you that you deserve so much more. But it's the fact that there are good relationships out there. There's real love out there. A lot of us, to be honest with you, are going through a lot of struggle and strife and turmoil in relationships because we have, as a nation, I mean, the world, right? We've gone through so many changes, we've gone through so many transitions as a peoples, and we've all progressed in different ways, right? The same but different ways. And a lot of us have suffered from the ignorance of the past, the ignorance of our past generations, having to heal and break generational chains and curses and healing the trauma and toxicity, right? And this looks like a Taurus that may have always just accepted that love is a struggle, it's a battlefield, life is tough. And I can see that that would be something that people would accept because that is what a lot of us only know. That's all we've seen. We've seen struggle with our parents, struggle with, and maybe not even seen our parents, or a parent, but seen the struggle within our community, our families, whatever, right? So this looks like a person that knowing that you deserve this, right? Either if you're not in a union, it's a thing where now you may be saying, I deserve to have a person who shares my common goals and interests, that thinks of my betterment, that contributes to that kind of thing. It's like, I cannot make this up. If you're praying for this, Spirit's going to answer with the star. The star is all about going to the ethers and expressing what you want with all of everything in your heart. There's no emotion in this. It's not like you're going, I'm mad because I got hurt. It's like, I hope and pray and wish upon a star that Spirit will afford me a beautiful gift of a person who is independent, maybe wealthy, Nine of Pentacles, right? Someone who is hopeful always, someone who operates out of faith, someone who, let's see what else, someone who will stand up for us and fight for me, someone who is a ray of sunshine, who tries to learn how to be that kind of individual. This looks like you're asking for something to this magnitude. Spirit answers you. Because the star, this is like by the time the sun comes up, they have fought this battle and brought something for you, made a positive change in your life. If you are not in this space, then this is a time for you, as Spirit is saying here, to call out. These are sister energies here. Okay, complementary energies. You have Aquarius and Leo. This is about asking for it and then going out and actively realizing, I deserve better. I deserve to have that kind of a partnership, right? This is beautiful. This is like, no matter where there's rain, this is like fair weather. This is not a fair weather energy. This is like all day, every day, this person is dedicated to you. And with intuition and manifestation, we have Two of Swords and Page of Pentacles. And this says that you are learning what your, what's the word? Your bottom line is. When your back is against the wall, like, what is it that really matters, right? A lot of us go, when you say, what is your ideal partner? They have to look this way. They have to be this coloring. They have to wear this particular whatever. They have to like to do X, Y, Z. And so there's a lot of things, Spirit's like, cut out the fat. Cut out the fat, because sometimes your soulmate or your person is completely different from your usual type, quote unquote. And so they're saying, what are your deal breakers? You know, kind of thing. Well, I wouldn't focus on deal breakers, but what is your bottom line? I want someone who is very good with money, budgeting, Nine of Pentacles, someone who is very hopeful. Their first instinct is positivity and solution based. They are even keeled as a person. They're a healing individual. They look in every situation, they're looking for a solution that will heal everything, that will bring things together. They're not chaotic. They will fight for what's right. It's things like that. This is what's coming up. And I find this to be absolutely beautiful if this is you, right? Because I feel like maybe I'm speaking to like one Taurus. I feel like I'm speaking to the world on this one, but it's like you never know how people are, because sometimes people are like, I'm not looking for love at all. Love is done for me, you know. So you have a creative endeavor. You have the Lovers and Chariot, right? This is like going towards the healthiest choices for you, right? So that once again brings back to what you're asking for when you're asking for love or a partnership with someone. Or even, it doesn't even have to be romantic. This is like, I'm looking for my people, my person. Like, you know how, what's it, Grey's Anatomy? And I can't believe I forgot her name. There's no way I could forget her name. But Meredith and her friend. What's her name? I knew it with everything in me because I used to love their friendship, even though they were both kind of dark and twisty, as they could say. But that was her person, right? And watch me remember it after after this is over. Watch. So Christina, right? Christina and Meredith were best friends. They could go to each other for any single thing. That was their, that was her person, and that's what it shows here. That you're driven to going towards who is my person. Okay, very beautiful. And milestone is the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Swords. A milestone is somewhere you would have reached this anyway, but it took a long time. The wheel says that things are going to change in a positive direction. There's instead of you trying to escape your issues, right, with the Six of Swords, instead of you trying to escape them, you are going towards, you're driven to go towards better days, better thoughts, better, just better. Six of Swords is all about that. I'm getting away from the war-torn lands of whatever the heck I used to think and the people that used to be associated with it, and I'm going towards better. I'm going towards that clearing. I don't know, when the smoke settles over here, it's like you're never coming back to this. You're going towards better. And the Wheel of Fortune says the same energy, that it is the wheel is turning in your favor. And it took a long time for it to be this way. You may have been in the battlefield for a long time for this to be here, right? Tricking yourself, telling yourself that you don't need this, we don't need that. What do we need all this for? Right? Although there's a yearning and a longing with the star for a kindred partnership, someone who thinks and feels the same way you do. Someone who will match you in things, or be open to it, at least with the sun. Be open to it at least, right? Like, we may not always have the same thoughts, but at least they're open to hearing me out. They're open to understanding. They're open to making sure that we just come together in this perfect symbiosis of life. Like, it's just a beautiful thing here. Absolutely beautiful. And you will see it's more important to be discerning in this, right? Discovery and deserving. Be very discerning about this, because this is a discovery energy. This is an action of trying to figure out what is it that you really truly deserve. Not focusing on the physical, but focusing on the spirit of an individual or the type of people you want around you. Okay. So you have Aquarius, Leo, Gemini, and another Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, and you have Cancer as well, so a little Pisces. So you could be in a Taurus, Gemini cusp. Doesn't have to be these signs at all that you're dealing with, but they could be in your chart. Very beautiful. Or Cancer, Leo cusp. We have Gemini, Cancer cusp as well. Oh, we have a lot. Aquarius, Pisces cusp also I'm seeing. Okay. Leo, Virgo cusp as well. All right. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.